All right, real quick on CP, who revealed this morning on Good Morning America that he found out he got traded while on a plane. He's in New York right now promoting his book 61, which I believe I have over here in the office. Yeah, I started. I'm on chapter 3. CP, you have to assume whether he gets rerouted or not, in some way, shape, or form, he's going to end up back in LA for one of those teams. He's got a fully guaranteed contract now. It's not like he needs the money anymore. The rich fuck. I would assume going back to LA, and for me, the Lakers feel like a better fit, particularly with how Westbrook played at the end of last season. I thought he brought something to the Clippers that they just didn't really have, just in terms of pace and rim attack. And that's not really what CP does anymore. So I like the fit for the Lakers better, I think.
And this would be in a starting role or more of like a 6-man role?
Well, I don't think it really matters. I mean, the most important thing, if I'm the Lakers, the most important thing is bringing back Hachimura and bringing back Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Do they bring back Russell and have Chris on a vet minimum and have some optionality there at that position? I don't know. But I just feel like with his level of intelligence and LeBron, his ability to play pick and roll with Anthony Davis, it just feels like a better fit to me.
I totally agree.
And I brought this up today, and I'll bring it up again. Like Kawhi Leonard, I hope to God he comes back at an all NBA level and is just an absolute monster like he was playing, before he tore his meniscus. But like, let's just acknowledge the guy has had 3 major knee injuries now: a quad tendon tear, and it's ACL that he came back from and got back to the point like he was from January on, where he was playing like old Kawhi. Now another injury with his torn meniscus. Like, they're going to take it very slow with him. And I just feel like if I'm Chris and I'm like, where gives me the best chance to potentially compete for a championship? To me, it feels like next year in particular, it will be more the Lakers than the Clippers.
I totally agree with you, and it feels very likely. The other two, I would maybe call them dark horses in this that I wanted to bring up were Golden State potentially and Memphis, which I'm not sure how many people have talked about, but I would be curious about Memphis. They're going to need help with Ja out, but even they clearly need some leadership there. And they need a vet, and there's a lot of talent. And I have no idea whether Chris would even consider it, but it's one of those things that like, I would love to see that because they, from a talent standpoint, are not that far off, but a lot of the other locker room and tangible stuff, they're severely lacking, clearly. So I don't know. I'm curious what you think about those two.
Well, I would say I have not spoken with Chris in the last, 10 to 14 days since the original tweet. I think it was Chris Haynes about Chris getting waived, and subsequently, obviously, did not happen. But having talked to him many times about this in the past, my assumption has always been that he would be trying to get back to be with his family. Jada and the kids came to Houston, and then when he got traded to OKC, they went to LA. Then he's done, the bubble, the COVID year, all living separate, and then 2 more seasons in Phoenix where kids are in school in LA, and he's on his own during the NBA season. And my assumption has always been that, if there was something where he was waived or traded and bought out, like that he would want to get back to LA. So San Francisco, of those 2 teams, San Francisco, obviously closer to Memphis, probably makes a little more sense to me.